Java Raps, we on.
Episode 1. This is Davion Dotson.
And this is James Culla reporting.
And this is a new podcast called Java Raps. We're going to talk about hip-hop, coffee, music, just life in general, you know, just over coffee.
Everything that's around us, just talking about every topic. Well, more political political, rap, and, you know, everything that surrounds the area. You know, we all connected in one.
It's hip-hop, so if we're going to talk hip-hop, that means we're going to talk about every single facet. So everything he just said. So politics, it just includes everything. So, man, what did you think about the Grammys? We've been in a room together for like an hour and a half, and we haven't been able to talk about the
And I've been silent.
Grammys.
I've been really silent. I've been trying to, you know, keep my composure and everything. So, I don't know. The Grammys, man, I thought so far with the Grammys, it's now I know for sure after the 3 years that I've been actually like, you know what, I'm going to watch it again. Mm-hmm. And it's a popularity contest, man. And that, you know, it is what it is. You know, you can call it what it is. But, you know, at least it shows, you know, us as the dominating force on all scales. On all scales. Because we ran that whole entire, you know, awards list and then down to the performances, and just everything was just stellar, just really, really stellar.
So you watched the whole thing?
Yes, I watched the bits and pieces I could when I was at work.
Okay.
But when I did, I watched the best parts. So I got everything from, you know, from Kendrick Lamar's performance, which was
phenomenal.
Man, phenomenal, man.
Phenomenal introduction, too.
This is a satire by Kendrick Lamar. And then I'm like, ooh, man. If through flames.
I had to pause.
I
had to pause it, wait, and watch the next thing.
Yeah. I said, ooh, man. I said, this is for your listening pleasure right now. Right now, we're finna be coming at you live.
It felt like the Untitled series again.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
It felt like the Untitled
series
again.
And it was just like taking a paintbrush and just doing a splash on a canvas. And that's pretty much what he did. That's pretty much what he did. And
that's what he does every time.
Yeah, man. And he hits it spot on. And I don't know, like, where his trajectory goes. It just, his mind is in that artist lane of thinking to bridging the gap between rap music is an art. Hip-hop music is an art.
And mainstream and conscious. Because he's blending those, the stereotypes of those for, like, a lot. I finally listened to that Rich the Kid song.
Yeah.
I was like, I never listened to that song.
Yeah.
It's only had a few feet. Now we get a ton of Kendrick music now. But, like, at the beginning of the year, or, like, after Damn, we haven't gotten a lot of features or whatever. And that was one of the ones that happened immediately. And I never listened to it. Because I just assumed... I don't fucking know, because Rich the Kid, I've never heard of him, or I ain't never heard nobody.
I heard a little sprinkle of him. He's good.
It's just a terrible name. So.
Yeah, it's just I mean, the different name choices for youngins is kind of crazy now.
I mean, even Drake said in Draft Day, he said I wouldn't have picked a name like Chance the Rapper.
True,
but it's kind of true. But it works for Chance. But like Rich the Kid or Gilly the Kid.
Yeah.
I can't do shit like that. But anyway, with the Grammys and stuff, I was very, very disappointed that not only did J go winless, but SZA went winless.
Yeah, she was nominated for 5.
She was the most nominated female.
Yeah, and
so like I don't understand. Like,
also. To backtrack, there also been a snub from the Grammys because A Tribe Called Quest.
I already knew you was about to say it.
A Tribe Called Quest was snubbed from the Grammys, and they deserved every single accolade that they needed, especially for their comeback album, because it was
fire.
It was ultraviolet.
Fucking
It was flames with purple flames on blue flames. Just because it bridged the gap from you saw how we used their style, and and from where their style elevated between all these different artists, and then now their style is even elevated to their capacity to where they can vibe and do everything within themselves.
They influenced the babies and then got on tracks with
man.
the babies.
And it was just like, and then they came back and they showed y'all style again. And I'm just sitting here like, I'm scared. At first I'm like, Tribe, I don't know. You ain't got Fife. So, I'm speaking on reference of like, I love the whole entire group. When my mother introduced me to this group, I was, I've never heard sounds like this. I never heard jazz like this. And it was just like, it blew my mind. And I just constantly listen to certain people's favorite groups, Wu-Tang, mine, Tribe. So, and to get back on track, they were snubbed from the Grammys. 100%. And I wish they should have got the accolades that they needed. They at least needed, comeback or, something, at least album of the year. Because that was a big comeback because no one was ready for that.
Nobody.
And it came out in the beginning of that year. So
everybody expected, at best it might be okay.
Yeah. Political,
but it was
strong, melodic.
It's arguably their best album.
Yeah, honestly.
And I mean,
their last album,
I didn't get to grow up listening to Tribe like that, so like it might be a fallacy for me even to be able to make that statement. But I've listened to all the Tribe albums, and they give me the feeling that they talk about.
Yeah.
And I still listen to them daily sometimes, and so whenever I heard the new album and it sounded in line with everything that they'd done beforehand, it's just
like to be that creative and still be in the same midst of the young cats and at the same time schooling them, dude, it's crazy. But with that being said, with the Grammys, like I said, it's just a popularity contest, man. And who has the more popular vote and who's
Bruno Mars won all of the categories.
Damn near.
For a non-original piece of work.
Yeah.
Like
it's very throwback. He pretty much just hit a throwback button, and he's just pretty much using it and just using it to his advantage for the mainstream.
Like, the argument, I can see the argument being made like he still made music. Like a lot of music still, hip hop is a lot of, at times can be a lot less original and more about reworking and sampling and all of that stuff. But dude, like, come on.
These are contemporary
albums. Nobody's gonna ever do it again either. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's another like, not, because it's like, I mean, at least if you're gonna do it, then do it on the level that he did it and make it like a wonderful body of work that like the world enjoys and loves and blah blah. But like, man, like we gotta put some parameters around like how do we want artist integrity to like be kept?
Do we have any?
Because like the Grammys get the like. The voting process and stuff comes from the industry. Yeah. So
do we have any? And this is just me being, having a strong statement about this. Do we have any black figures in the Recording Academy?
I don't know who's in the, what makes up the Recording Academy, actually.
That's
but I know,
very mysterious.
But Ebro and all of them have gone on in past years talking about like the voting process and like how it's nothing but it's we complain and we do this and we do that, but it's at the end of the day it's like these labels, the people choosing the talent and running the talent, they get the opportunity to vote, and a lot of times we just don't participate, or it's too late, or we wait too long, or whatever the case may be. So like because I'm not in the industry, I don't know how to fix it, and I know a lot of people don't want to give the Grammys. Maybe some of the reasons why we do not vote in those processes is because we already know they're going to do what they want. Or because we just need our own. We need the Source Awards again. We need You know, I think we have the Soul Train Awards, I think, but you know.
That I think that could be raised as a platform, like a stronger base than what it is. Because
but Soul Train was like a thing. You know what I mean? Like Soul Train itself was a thing. You can't just have like the Soul Train Awards and no Soul Train, or like the Source Awards and no Source. Because like, what is the Source doing now? Yeah. Like I know they're doing some stuff, but just like, man, in the capacity to what they should be doing. Man, like,
I would say they're the least on the totem pole.
I don't know about the least, but because I don't know the status of Vibe and you know, like the only major hip hop publication I still follow is XXL.
Yeah, I mean that's still moving and still doing more.
Like Vanessa Staten, when she moved it into the digital era, she really moved it to the digital era, and they created, you know, the freshman class and everything like that. And like now, I think they're kind of like in a position that should they need some shake up. But
XXL and Rolling Song. Yeah, for sure. Because they blend the gaps between all music. So
my knock on XXL is like, why are like Tekashi 6ix9ine, like why are no. Like it used to be, like the freshman list used to look like Lupe was a freshman. Yeah. Kendrick was a freshman. You know what I mean? Like Cole was a freshman. Saigon was a freshman. Like, where are those dudes at? Because those rappers exist still. Yeah, but they're not choosing them. Yeah, exactly. Now it's at a point where it's it's not even popularity. It's about something else. But anyway, back to Grammys and stuff, dude. Like, I cannot believe 444 did not win anything.
I would at least thought it would have won at least one thing. I would see this is
honored the man at the ceremony.
Yeah. And by the way, I did see that speech he gave. That's
incredible.
That speech he gave was very honest and very, you know,
with the long hair.
Yeah, with the fro. Yeah. He looked like something out of he looked like gangsta out of the 50s. Like straight out. But yeah, for album of the year, I wouldn't be mad if it either went to Jay or Kendrick. I would have been happy either way. But
SZA wasn't nominated for album of the year.
But I figured that Bruno Mars was gonna take it. It's because his sound is universal and it's accessible to everyone. Everyone can joke with it, dance with it, vibe with it, you know. And it's just, it is what it is, man. And I'm just glad that, you know. Oh, I will say that, and I also will say this: for best rap album, I would have wanted to see either Jay or Rhapsody take that one.
Okay, here we go.
Either Jay or Rhapsody.
We got the list in front of us now. So, album of the year.
Okay.
Childish Gambino, Jay-Z, Kendrick, and Lord. And then Bruno Mars, who won. But I don't understand. Oh, well, we're just gonna have to do a little editing there, aren't we?
The crazy shit that happens, yo. The crazy shit that happens.
But and then Bruno won, but what is supposed to be, like, this doesn't even make sense. Like, I didn't even know Lauryn was still recording music.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, this is her second album, yeah.
Who? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, she's not in a...
I didn't think it was sticking to people like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was sticking to people like that.
I've not heard a peep about this artist or album since Royals.
Yeah.
So that was just complete left field. But I just don't know how you give this award. Like, how do you give him fucking record of the year?
I would see that. I would see
record of the year. Cool. Like, that was Michael's category, and you're the Harold Miner, Michael Jackson. Like, it's fine. But, like, Kendrick, Jay, or Childish Gambino should have gotten that. And honestly, Childish Gambino should have gotten that.
Yeah. I can agree because the style that he did, no one predicted him to go left.
Like,
and he went experimentally
nobody
left.
was looking for a Childish Gambino album, to be honest, because he had been waiting so long. And then I love Camp, but like Camp and Royalty both, but like I wasn't trying to hear anything in that vein again.
Yeah.
And trying to just experimentally, like, what could he? I never would have saw this shit coming.
Yeah. Never.
Like, not in a million years.
And him having that groove with it. And then what did you think about his son getting on stage?
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, his son, when he was singing, like when he had a performance, and his son went on stage. I believe that was his son.
I didn't even know he performed until I was watching the Kendrick performance again. Yeah. And then I saw like a sidebar, like, and I was just like, what? So I gotta go watch it. Yeah. Because I saw that it wasn't an old performance, it was new because he had the mustache.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's gotta be
I thought it was a little weird with the mustache. Yeah. I think he's starting to feel like
he had the grown man look for a minute now.
I think I'm gonna put it like this. Like, I'm having crazy shit happening. So I think Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, is our hip hop version / R&B version of Issac Hayes. Wouldn't you think? Would you like to think so?
Okay.
I would think so. I would think so. But that's saying a lot.
I can't tell if we're still on IG Live or not.
No, that's saying a lot. So I don't really know. You know, I might be wrong. Don't kill me. I know y'all gonna shun me for this. You know, for saying some shit like that. But I mean, like, look what he's doing. Like, all the things he's like into. He's acting. Not only that, he's producing his own shows and.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
He's producing his own shows. Not only that,
what did Issac Hayes produce?
He produced. He was into a lot of things with Shaft. He produced a lot of stuff with Shaft. Not only the music, but he was into everything that was supposed to be Shaft. You know what I'm saying?
I remember the Shaft thing happening.
And then
he was Chef on South Park.
Yeah, then he was on Chef on South Park, and then not only that, he was a radio personality.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was a radio personality. Yeah.
Huh.
So, I mean, I can say he has his hands on doing a whole lot of stuff. I just see the contemporary art in him.
Gotcha.
And doing the damn thing for sure.
I just think he is immensely underrated.
Yeah.
Still, and he might always be. Like, but because he might not. He's too much of a jack of all trades to, like, you know.
For him to
get his just due.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He would have to, like, stop doing one thing and just, like, continuously focus on that one.
And then with the possibility of failure and not reaching to what you where you want to be.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
I think Despacito should have won Song of the Year.
Honestly, I don't even know if I've heard that. Like,
people
was like, "You've heard that song," and I was like,
heard it.
I'm telling
you've heard it. Despacito.
Nah, I ain't like.
Yo, I constantly heard. You have no idea. I constantly heard that song nonstop everywhere I went. It's between that and That's What I Like. But I heard Despacito a little bit more.
I heard That's What I Like everywhere. I think it's crazy. I didn't realize Logic was nominated for Song of the Year with the Suicide song.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because he made it a big statement.
He did make a big statement, but does that deserve to be in the Song of the Year?
Yeah, it would be a bad look.
Just because of the statement?
Yeah. But I mean, he's making an awareness of where you can call this number for suicide awareness. Cool. So I understand.
If that's the case, though, if we're giving awards based on what people are bringing to the table politically or socially, then, like, where is Kendrick?
Yeah.
Like, Give me Kendrick, damn. Like, where, like, what are you talking about?
True. Okay, and what we got?
They fixed it with To Pimp a Butterfly. Did To Pimp a Butterfly win?
Yeah.
Album of the year?
I don't think album of the year. I think it won best rap album.
Yeah, as it should, but I'm talking about the album.
So
if we're giving people nominations off of social shit, then I don't know.
All right, so best new artist was Alicia Cara.
Who the fuck is that?
She's been out for a little bit. I think she was out of. She came out in 2016. She's from Canada. I think. Yeah. I think Drake gave her a cosign, I guess. But she's ultimately signed to Atlantic Records. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But she came out with an EP, Four Pink Walls. And, now keep in mind, she's 15, 16, like, talking about 15, 16-year-old shit that happens, to a 15, 16-year-old. Don't get me wrong, they're catchy. It kind of reminds me of, like, when Alicia Keys first came out and how, how melodic she was. And, with all her, from song from A to B, and then she dropped her actual album that had most of the songs on the EP on it. And it was, self-titled. And it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Like, you could relate. You can see it damn near playing on the radio, the whole album, for sure. And but she came out 2 years ago, so that's not really best new artist. And then Khaled, he just dropped like a few days. Like, he dropped last year, but he dropped in the mid of last year.
I'm surprised it qualified. I felt like it came out in like the summer, so I thought the qualifying date stopped in October.
That's what I thought, but I don't know. And then I feel like SZA could
because Teenage Dream came out in like July of 2016, didn't it?
I believe so.
And that's where this is based off of, I would assume. But like SZA,
she should have got that.
How did SZA not win that?
She should have got, because the last year was her standout, and she came out in a good time.
It was her debut LP.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. For SZA not to win, but like, we on this website looking at the Grammy nominations, and she's the motherfucking face of Gap now.
True story.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, does that not speak to like who she is and just? We talking about my wife like that.
Man,
we talking about my wife like that.
I'm telling you, cocoa butter and Tiger Bomb. Mm-hmm. You come home from work, baby, everything gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Your feet, I'm gonna make sure.
Fruit Loops alone.
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
You
Lord Jesus.
Stay out of her Fruit Loops.
What's poppin', Tim?
I didn't really give a fuck about the rest of these categories.
Nah, not really. What else was on there? What else? Didn't wasn't Childish Gambino nominated for best urban album?
All right, here we go. R&B Field, Bruno won that too.
Good Lord, man.
He won That's What I Like for best R&B.
Again? Come on, bro.
That's What I Like for best R&B performance.
Come on, bro.
That's what we call an R&B.
Dude, Supermodel was a good song.
But
Weeknd, I would say Redbone.
The Weeknd in this category, it was Redbone, or excuse me, The Weeknd. That's What I Like. Whatever this hot song is, whatever this distraction song is, and then Get You. I don't really like Get You.
I haven't even heard it.
You know who Daniel Caesar is?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Daniel Caesar is amazing, bro. You gotta go listen to Pilgrim's Paradise.
Pilgrim's
Paradise.
Okay.
His album, his new one came out this past year, and everybody was like really into it. It's good. It might be great. Mm-hmm. I just don't like listening to love like that.
Yeah. I think
listening about like falling in love like that. Like I don't. That it's very like young teenage butterfly-y type like it's not adult enough.
It's too
mature
soft.
Enough for
it's
me.
Too soft from comforter. It's soft.
There's a lot of good songs, and he has an immense amount of talent. He's very young. Mm-hmm. He's from Canada, motherfucker too. But I can understand why he's in this category. Mm-hmm. But The Weeknd, that song though. Like,
that song should have won best R&B performance.
Like that's an amazing performance.
Yo, seeing her seeing her perform on Saturday Night Live, it gave me goosebumps. I'm not even going to front with you.
I think
she changed
crazy. It's weird that they have, not sorry to cut you off, but they have a R&B performance category.
Yeah.
And then a traditional R&B performance category. And I feel like The Weeknd is more in the traditional R&B lane. Even Get You a little bit, if not all the way. So I don't understand maybe I'm just not fluent enough in what is R&B because I don't listen to it like that. But I don't understand what makes that traditional R&B versus The Weeknd, like Redbone versus The Weeknd.
Yeah.
Which one? Like, how do you decipher?
I don't know, man.
Because to me, Redbone sounds really new.
Yeah.
Like very new age. It gives me all the soul feeling
of the throwback.
Yeah, the traditional yesteryear. But like, I don't know. It sounds way more new than anything.
I don't know. I just think they just snubbed everything out just because of popularity. Once again, like I've said. But I'm happy for the ones that won. But with Bruno Mars, I'm just like, okay, you got multiple
best
awards.
R&B song for That's What I Like. Best R&B performance for That's What I Like.
That's what I'm saying.
And
that's overkill.
Song of the year.
That's what I like. Yeah.
Like that's insane, man. Like what?
Best
urban contemporary album. That's the category you was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Starboy won that.
I still haven't listened to Black.
I still haven't listened to Black or Starboy. I tried to.
Every song I hear from Black, I like. For some reason, I just haven't gone to the album.
Yeah.
This should have been either Gambino or SZA. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy. And it would have been hard. It would have been like hard choice. I can't get into the Weeknd like that. Like I can hear certain songs.
I was into like House of Balloons Weekend.
And I just can't get in the Weeknd like that, bro. Like, I get like the last album, the Beauty and the Madness or something like that. I got it for an ex-girlfriend, and I still have it to this day, and I still haven't listened to it. I have the CD, and I still have not listened to it. Even though he has like his most chart toppers on there, I just don't care to listen to it because
he has so much music. I get confused in what era I'm remembering.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and what song came from this. But like, I love most of his music up until Starboy. When I heard Starboy, I was just like, what is this?
It kind of.
And I remember listening to the album, but I don't remember anything about it.
That was special. Yeah.
Like
for real.
And I remember feeling that way, like knowing it was gonna be that way from the lead single.
Yeah.
Like I don't motherfucking Starboy. I'm not for that. And
best R&B
actually,
album.
You know what? Pause.
Yeah.
Because that was like super. I think the reason why that album sucks and that song sucks is because he's going very pop lane on purpose. You know what I mean? Like I can do this because I can do it on purpose.
Yeah.
I read this morning, Schoolboy Q is thinking about dropping a pop album instead of, but just because he's tired of rapping about gangster shit.
Yeah.
Well, like, you still gonna rap about some gangster shit if you
if you gonna do pop now.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
Ooh.
I'm
Schooly not talking slick, not talking crazy.
Think about.
I don't know.
Think about that.
I'm not gonna hear no yeah. None of that. No, none of that.
I think you will because think about collard greens and think about that part.
But if you listen to all of really,
I mean,
if we really listen,
Blankface is grimy, bro.
Blankface is grimy as fuck. It's his grimiest album, period.
Yeah, like the entire sound. He captured a sound and a feeling,
a grimy sound
that matched it
like Kendrick found his sound. Schoolboy Q found his sound, and that's Schoolboy Q's lane right there. Yeah. And you could tell just by his demeanor and everything. But if he switches this up, it just goes to show like how grown he's become. And I think he's trying to go the Kendrick route, like how Kendrick changed his name.
Big?
Yeah, from K-Dot to Kendrick Lamar. It's kind of like that.
Oh, now you want some other shit.
Yeah. It's kind of, if you think about it, it's kind of like that. But then if you really listen to Oxymoron was kind of like a hot pop album. But it was Schoolboy Q's version of a hot pop album. If you really think about it. Because it had a pop sound to it. Yeah, if you really listen to it. Now him just going on full on pop, I
feel like more or less, not pop, but just more radio oriented Oxymoron was. Mm-hmm. Like,
Because like when Studio got on the radio, I was like, this shit is on the radio? Because I thought, it sounds like it should be,
yeah.
But like, it's so nasty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like they're playing this on the radio. Do y'all even know what he talking about? What? I say, y'all gonna have some more kids here in a second. You keep playing.
You gonna find out.
Hey, baby, I'm about to leave the studio. I'm about to see you. I just laid some shit down.
Look.
I've been thinking about you.
You gonna find out the whole meaning of the whole damn song.
For real, man.
But nah, man, whenever that came out, and like, this the shit that you want, this the shit that they need.
Yeah.
Tell me wherever you from.
Yeah.
All of that right there is, I think he can take that up a level.
Yeah, I can see that.
And like with quality.
Yeah.
Like I can
see that.
Know, man. We don't have a rapper. I mean.
So because I can look at it like this. We've seen Schoolboy Q's grimiest. You know what I'm saying? His grimiest. And then like he's come out with four? This is his fourth album. This is his third album. The first one was a mixtape. The second one was Habits and Contradictions. And then the first one was Oxymoron. And then you had then was it Blank Face after that? Okay. Yeah, and then it was Blank Face after that. So yeah, so you're getting an upgraded version of Oxymoron.
I can definitely see what you mean when you say like he could drop the Schoolboy Q moniker and go to Quincy.
Yeah. And just be Quincy something, Quincy R or Quincy, you know what I'm saying? Or he could just go by Q. And that'll be ill by itself.
I just think it's interesting because I don't even know if she did it on purpose, but I think the closest person you can say that went pop on purpose is Nicki.
Oh yeah, that second album was
or rather actually Eminem probably. Definitely with this latest album that was trying to go pop on purpose. Trying to go popular on purpose.
Why? But why is everyone
managing the content? So it did.
Why is everyone doing that though, enforcing it? Because
it's fucking Eminem, like bro. All you gotta do is you can rap about a trash bag for like 10 songs in a row.
Yeah. And
everybody will fucking love it. Like seriously.
But that goes to show like that's kind of like in a sense misleading and abusing your power, isn't it?
With great power comes great responsibility. I don't know how to tell you he out of my top 10. Like with that album, you're out of my top 10. You're an outlier. You looking at the sign to get into Davion's top 10.
Yeah.
Population 10, not you.
Yo, he just shunned everything for the man. He's like, yo, it's a wrap for dude.
Relapse, trash. Revival, trash. Marshall Mathers LP 2, almost trash.
Almost trash, yeah. Because he had like a couple of good songs, and then the other songs I was like,
Marshall Mathers LP 2 got me excited about this next album.
Yeah, I was
saw
like,
the fucking track list, and I was like, no!
What the fuck? You got who? Oh no!
And then you gonna take 2 Chainz off of the damn album. He publicly expressed his anger about being taken off the damn album.
And then you come out with the remix.
Put him on that, and then you talk about the album.
And you talk about all the critics that like came at you about the album. But I mean,
just need you to sit your ass down.
Bro, he just getting you can easily say you scrutinize me as you want. Yo, Eminem, you are a talented artist when I'm sorry, but when you were on drugs, you are the most talented artist I've ever seen. Your tactical skills is on point. But now since I've greatly acknowledge that you've gotten out of your, deep depression and everything that you were going through between, marriages and all that other stuff. I commend you on that and trying to get your life together. But you got to call a spade and just stop. Sometimes when you get to that point,
so you think he just should stop
and just stick to features. Stick to features, yo.
But you also,
if he just sticks to features, I think he'll be all right.
Oh, definitely.
I think he'll be all right.
Most likely.
I think that's what is. It comes down to the 3000 syndrome.
He never passed the reins either.
Yeah.
I think that's a big issue.
Yeah.
Because a lot of feature stuff. I think that's one reason why Lil Wayne is in the greatest category. Like, he is an arguable greatest rapper of all time because he always puts on for the next, and that's all he did on Dedication 6. Like, put people's verses before his, and it's like, who is that? I gotta go hear this shit.
Yeah.
Look up who the fuck this is.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. When like, you just never, at no point did he ever say, like, this is his next step. Or, like, this is, like, I don't know. Even with Royce did everything on his own, and it was just like, we homies. Like,
we happen to be homies. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
but that makes me think, is Royce Eminem's ghostwriter? I'm reaching. I promise I'm reaching. I'm just reaching. I'm reaching. Eminem, you're still a good tactical rapper. I just think what you're reaching for is too much.
I don't believe that Eminem does his best rapping when he is on drugs. I think drugs can enhance the music, but M on motherfucking Calm Down, that's probably my favorite Eminem track of all time.
Calm Down. Is that him with Busta?
Yes.
I still haven't heard that. I have not heard that track.
You need to do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Treat yourself.
I need to hear that track then.
I can listen to that track over and over and over.
So you're talking about that technical Eminem. But see, that's the Eminem that I want.
Because fuck the, like, Trump. That's why I was so mad about the BET, like, Trump shit. Because a year before this, in the election cycle, you went at him for like 8 minutes on campaign speech. That's what I want to hear. You know what I mean? So I know you still have it.
Campaign speech was
between campaign speech and Calm Down. That's all the proof I need. That you still have it and you can do whatever you want. And whatever you do will step the bar up. Because Busta talked about that collaboration and how, because it was Busta's song and I think he had his verse in first and then written first or whatever, and then M came to the studio and they were working on it or something.
Yeah.
And then M spit and he was like, "Oh hell no!"
Now you gonna do me like that, man? You gonna do me like that? I ain't no punk. I ain't no punk. I'm gonna rewrite this shit.
He had to hold his own, but I thought it was dope because they came out with there's a second version that you get the original Busta Rhymes verse on it or whatever, and it's just dope to go listen to because it's just like you see where M elevated him to do the whole. Cause like it's Bus on it first and then M.
Yeah.
And then on the other one you just get Bus. So like that means but you still know that M went first before he redid that verse.
Yeah, and then bodied this shit. Yeah. And he's like, hold up. You gonna be bodying me on my song.
It's the big Sean. Like a lot of people get. I think Charlamagne gets on Sean every time he comes to the Breakfast Club about
he comes at him all the time because he knows that's a soft. But see, he knows that's a soft spot though.
Yeah.
And he knows that people are just gonna, talk about that and keep themselves circulated on that. And so that's what he does. I mean, sometimes he gets real commentary and he gives people, he talks to people more, sometimes. But ultimately, like. That's what Charlamagne does, man, and he gives out good content sometimes, though. He does. He breathes good content. It just sometimes he just revolves around that, revolving gate of just bullshit, aggravation. You just be like, dude, why are you doing this to get a rise out of me now?
He calls himself the architect.
Yeah,
that's like one of the only things I don't like about him is that sometimes you don't know who the actual Charlemagne is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know his real name. I can't remember his real name.
No, I don't even know his real name.
I have Black Privilege. I just haven't read it yet.
I still haven't read it yet.
It's an ebook, and I'm not too like fond of ebooks, but I was able to get it for the low, so I did it. But yeah, man.
Best rap song performance, of course, Kendrick, Loyalty. But that family, if he was gonna get rap album, best rap album, I would want to see that go to GoldLink. At least, cause that was a low key silent.
So you talking about? Are you talking about the rap song category? Or you talking about the rap song category?
The rap song category.
You wanted to see Problems make it?
Oh, Crew.
Oh no, you're talking about Crew.
Yeah, Crew. Cause
I kind of remember that song, but I don't really. That's that song?
Yeah.
That got nominated for a Grammy?
Yeah. And it did, and went.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to GoldLink.
Bro, and he putting on for Baltimore, man, and like, yo, I've been listening to GoldLink has been cause he's been on.
You the one that told me to listen to him.
Yo,
like a year
GoldLink,
ago
yo, his. It's like he goes in the booth and he just spits hot, cause it's sprinkled with a lot of G shit and personal shit in between it. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of sounds like a trapper, but in like an electronic sound trapper, if that makes sense. And he calls his music the future bounce. And he represents and he embodies everything about go-go music that revolves around the DC, Maryland, and Baltimore, and all of that, yo. And I mean, even on the latest album, the whole CD was bigging up to his city, and everybody that was on the CD is from Maryland. It's from DC.
Does he have a collab with Wale yet?
Yeah, on the album.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Summertime.
All right, I'm gonna go back and listen to it.
Yeah. It has an old school, groove to it.
Cause that's the thing about now. Like when I growing up listening to albums, like now I can listen to so much music. Back then I had $10, $15 to go there, choose one CD, and then be obsessed with that CD.
Yeah, for that one moment.
For that one moment.
Yeah.
And you get to look through the track list as you doing everything now. Like I'm listening to my music while I'm doing other stuff. So I'm not keeping up with the tracks as they keep going. So I don't know what track is playing all the time, and you can't always figure out what stuff is called.
Yeah.
So it's harder and harder for me to reference stuff. But I'm gonna go back to that one and listen to it, because I think I did listen to that whole album and probably heard that collaboration. Yeah, man,
and it's his ear and his flavor for like different that type of sound, and like I've seen him snap on some shit. Like the first mixtape that I got, it was a mixtape, and then he made it into like a little mini. Well, he made it into an album, The God Complex. When I first heard that, I was just like, yo, no one sounds like this. And he's like getting on the wave now. And ever since then, he's called it the future bounce. But then you haven't heard him, because at first, his name was GoldLink Jones at first. And then he cut the Jones out, and it was just GoldLink. And he was just, pairing up with producers like Louis Lastic, which is an amazing producer, by the way. Yeah, Louis Lastic, man. Does some very good electronic funk sounds, like infused with hip hop, and it's really, really good. Yeah, I would rather see somebody that hasn't won anything, win something, And that was my problem with the Grammys, And I wish Damn could have won best album of the year, because you can't say that people was not listening to it from beginning to end and from end to beginning, bro. You can't tell me that they wasn't doing that, because I guarantee with album of the year for 24 Karat Magic, I listened to it maybe a few times, but my listening turned off from it just because
you hear that shit everywhere.
You hear it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that Damn wasn't listened to everywhere, but it gave me more content for me to go back to it. and back to it. I'm like, damn. Like, oh shit, so you can play it backwards. All right, well, let me listen to this shit again. I'm like, damn, and then I'm hearing a whole nother story.
And complex as fuck.
Yeah.
One of the most complex albums I've ever digested. Seriously. Like, from the first time I, like, digested, like, Lupe and, like, hell, even Tribe, listening to Tribe for the first time.
Yeah.
It took a long time for me to, like, understand what the fuck I was listening to.
Yeah.
All these different New York references. I'm in motherfucking Arkansas.
Yeah. Oh, so that's what he meant.
That's what he meant. It took me, like, going up there twice to be able to listen to New York music to the level I do now.
Yeah, but best rap album, I would at least wanted that to go to a female. Because that would be
album.
Yes. Well, yeah, best rap album. I would want that to go to rest.
That's just, you wanted Rhapsody.
Yo,
there was only one female nominated.
I know. I want her to win so bad. I wanted her to win so
You just wanted, and you know
bad,
what? I really wanted to listen to Layla's Wisdom before we recorded again, but because I haven't had time. But I have listened to Flower Boy, which isn't it actually like Fuck Flower Boy or something.
It's
like that?
Scumfuck Flower Boy.
Scumfuck Flower
Yeah,
Boy.
Scumfuck. They said
everywhere.
it. They said it in there at the Grammys, but they said Scum Flower Boy. And they bleeped it out, so I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, they got smart. They got smart.
It's been listed like that everywhere.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Even on Apple Music now, it's just Flower Boy now.
Yeah.
Because I finished that album. I listened to it again today, this morning or whatever. And bro, that is an amazing album.
Dude, I told you. I told you. It shows a whole nother different side.
That is a beyond amazing album. That is a fucking incredible album. I cannot wait to listen to it again. I cannot wait to digest it. Now I gotta like read about this motherfucker. Like, and you know what? What made me really, you talking about it made me want to listen to it, but also conversation with him and Jared Carmichael came out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Where it was kind of on his YouTube channel. Yeah. I seen that, but I haven't seen the video.
Bro, I think he is the funniest dude since like Killing Me Softly, Dave Chappelle. Like, I think Jared Carmichael is the funniest person.
His punchlines are late, but when you get it, you're just like, oh, this
like
motherfucker.
they're either directly in your face,
Yeah.
or they're very subtle.
Yeah.
And like, God, I'm so mad that his show is canceled on NBC.
They canceled it?
Yeah, it was like I can't remember. David Allen Greer talked about it honestly on like Hot 97 and I think something else too. And he was just saying like to create like they wanted to change formats and do shit differently, and he wasn't gonna compromise like his artist integrity type shit. But I mean, he's gonna have plenty of chances, and he's gonna be big, dude. I hope he's gonna.
I think he's gonna be right after.
Huge.
I think
if he wants to be.
I think he'll be second to Kevin Hart if he keeps the motion perpetuating, because he does stand up. And he does like specials with HBO, so that'll put him for him to do more and more. That'll put him out there even more.
Yeah.
So that'll work. As far as
he needs to do more movies.
Yeah.
Like his face needs to be more recognizable.
Yeah.
I recognize his face and shit, but
I'm like, oh, that's dude from our neighbors.
Bro,
yeah.
After the Carmichael show came out, it took me like a split second before I realized like Gerard and Lucas Brothers Moving Company was motherfucking Gerard Carmichael.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
So fucking funny. Like, I just need the three of them if they just did their own thing or just.
I mean,
because we're not getting a season 2 of that either. They just recently were on Vlad and they were like, yeah, that's already canceled and blah blah blah. Like they did that for like little or no money. It was kind of like a for fun project or just like
sucks,
you know. Yeah.
Sucks.
It super sucks. Like that is the funniest like masterpiece soup. Right?
Yeah, that sucks, bro. And then that sucks. But yeah, Scumfuck Foul Boy man was.
But I stopped watching that conversation because I was like, because they started talking about the album. And I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I need to listen to it.
I need to go listen to it.
Yo, yeah, it's just every track, man. He just did his thing on every single track, bro. Like. Even from, Who That Boy, bros, yo, ASAP.
And you were right.
ASAP body his verse. I was like, yo.
You was right about that shit.
Yo, Wing sap on the bumper sticker. Fuck you niggas. I said, ooh. I said, throw it up, bro. I said, yo, he just blacked out on that shit.
He really did.
These niggas these days act like they some bitches like they be fucking with you. I'm like, yo, talk that shit, bro. I said, talk that shit, bro. Oh man, it just reminded me.
It got me hyped too. Yeah, I was like, I turned it on. That's I think where I began the song. Right before that, what's it called? It's Going Home. See You Again.
Yeah, that was
that, and then it went into Who That Boy, and I think Who That Boy kind of starts out like low.
Yeah.
And then like picks up or whatever, and then Rocky comes in, and I was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't heard Rocky spaz like that since, like, Lord, Pretty Flacco, Jody too.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Madonna sign was the favorite number at the time. I said, ooh. I said, you stepping them bars up. I hear you, bro.
He believes he is, like, one of the best rappers.
Yeah.
Like, he firmly believes it.
And he'll tell you, like, he's not scared to, you know, like, yo, I don't do, you know what I'm saying, social commentary. I don't do, you know, that type of music. He said, I just want to give you, you know, me. This is the music that I make. This is me, you know, and I respect him for that. And he's told people on different numerous of interviews, like, yo, I don't do that conscious rap. I don't. Yeah. And I respect him for that, you know what I'm saying? But still, people like conscious rappers still fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick still fucks with him. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole fucks with
Rocky,
him.
With certain artists, like, A, everything ain't meant to be conscious.
Yeah.
And then B, Rocky's been through enough in his life. Like,
I mean, he lost his best friend, co-founder.
Story.
Yeah.
Like, they've been through enough. Let them motherfuckers do them. They're here. They're alive.
Yeah.
Like, they get to do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah.
When your story is as rough and troubled and so you're not even supposed to be here today type shit.
Yeah.
You get to choose what path you if you want to. The people that are in the dark don't even want to be enlightened. You have to almost trick people to put them in a conscious like effort or anything like that. So I mean, like, look at what everything Kendrick's doing. You know what
I think that's the kind of in a sense. I think that's the same premise of Jay. Like, Jay has always been in that ego of him being fuck Sean Carter. I'm Jay-Z. You know, I don't really care too much about that name. You know, I'm caring about Jay-Z. Jay-Z was the ego, the brash.
Because y'all don't care about Sean Carter.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. All y'all want to care.
Yeah, and now since he's gotten older, he had to realize, like, yo, this is not who I am now. I got to be a role model to my children, especially. I think
he got tired of opening that closet and putting on that Jay-Z suit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you can get tired of that sometimes. Yeah. Like, especially when you've been doing it for a while, and then now, you know, why not give something to the people that is more than, you know, just egotistical and money driven? Just give them that commentary that's you, that's real, that's in your face and in the flesh. But to say everything, yeah, it would have been a really good toss up if Scumfuck Flower Boy won something. That would have been. I was surprised.
Like, they really should listen to those categories blind. Like, they need to take those albums, put them in a room, and just listen to them all. Like,
did you see what he was wearing?
Yes.
Not to be off range, but like
the picture of him and Jay together is the funniest shit that I saw from the Grammys, bro. Cause his ass is just sitting there staring dead at the camera.
In that Russian
and like straight faced too, staring dead at the camera.
Yo,
like, and Jay is like Jay got like a drink in his hand, sipping, looking off camera or something like that. Like, it's
what the
You know what? I even saved it because I was like, this is motherfucking like motivational as hell.
Yeah.
Like, if his goofy ass can
it's a perfect meme, honestly. It's a perfect meme because when I see that, I say, damn.
My goofy ass has a chance.
Yeah.
My goofy ass has a chance. Like,
but yeah, man, he awesome. Definitely impressed me on I can say, I have a Tyler the Creator album that I like.
Same.
You know what I'm saying?
I listen to Goblin and I listen to.
It's very brash.
What's the other one? Goblin's too much for me, but the other one.
That Goblin's very brash.
What the fuck is this in between?
There's Goblin. There's Bastard. There's Goblin. Goblin's the second album, and then the next one after that was Wolf, I believe. Yeah, it was Wolf.
Damn, I guess I'm thinking of Wolf then.
And then right after Wolf, there was Cherry Bomb.
No, I'm thinking of Cherry Bomb.
And then Cherry Bomb. After Cherry Bomb was Flower Boy.
Yeah. I'm thinking of Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb.
See, Cherry Bomb, you could see where he was
Goblin,
going.
and I was like, this isn't for me. So I didn't listen to whatever the next thing was. But then, I don't remember what started. I think the Kanye feature probably made me listen to it. Or like
Kanye feature.
Or produced.
On Cherry Bomb. Yeah. He produced that.
Yeah, he produced something on
and that's what makes him also a force to be reckoned with, because he's producing game. He produced all of those tracks on that album. Damn near all those tracks on those albums. No. Tyler the Creator on Flower Boy. He produced. Yes. He's been producing his own music.
We've done this before.
Yeah, he's been producing his own music since Goblin.
He was like, he produced a track on somebody's album.
Yeah, Schoolboy.
Yeah.
The Purge.
The Purge. That's what
that's Tyler. And he uses very minimal sounds to where he what I'm saying, and he uses very minimal sounds, and then he uses actual instruments he'll use like weird instruments like a kazoo, like in his beats, and it'll make it meshed well, and it makes it sound good, and that's his tactic, and I like it, honestly. I'm not even going front, because his musical talents, because I can hear it in Cherry Bomb a little, like I can hear his progression and like where he's trying to go, but it was just very messy. I think we talked about this before, and it was just very messy and all over the place. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like he has his thoughts all over the place, kind of like Life of Pablo. Like he has his thoughts all over the place. Yeah, and then the sounds are very loud, and you really couldn't hear like certain the beats. Like
it took me a minute to realize why so many people could be turned off to that album.
Yeah.
But I fucking love it. Like for me,
for Life of Pablo.
Yes, like Pablo is. I like Pablo better than I do like Graduation. Because Graduation is a big album for most people.
That's saying a lot, bro.
Graduation is like probably my least favorite Kanye.
Really?
Probably.
I say Graduation was his most commercial.
Because like Yeezus is that for most people.
No,
I
take that back. I think his most commercial.
I love Yeezus.
Well, no. Graduation was his most commercial, and then
Yeezus ain't supposed to be something you listen to every day.
Dude, I think it's a fight between My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy and.
Oh, that's my favorite album of all time. Period. So like, and
the College Dropout, man. But anyways, we're getting off tangent. We're going in the Stan route right now. We're getting off tangent.
We got to do a Kanye episode.
Yeah, we definitely got to do a Kanye episode. Definitely. Mm-hmm. Like just one straight, the Kanye edition. The Kanye edition. There you go. Yeah, # Kanye edition.
You guys, got fans, y'all gonna have to tell us what y'all want us to talk about. What kind of topics you want to hear. We got some things we want to do and talk about. Some situationships and female MCs and Kanye episode probably.
That's coming soon.
Maybe
for sure.
An Eminem episode. Maybe just a.
Oh no, we gotta talk about that.
Just whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
For
Let's
sure.
see where we go from here. But
that's it. What we got for the Grammys. That's for the most part. I thought the performances was good. Oh, let me tell you about the performances, because I know we started on it, but Kendrick did his thing. Bruno did his thing, and can we talk about Cardi B for like a moment? Cause
what? So many people were hating on their performance. Actually, like it wasn't the best performance. I'll say that. Like it was too much. Like the exact video. You know what I'm saying?
I can give you that.
You know what I'm saying? But like that moonwalk.
He hit that moonwalk. I wasn't expecting that. I was said, all right, I got you.
I would have fell over at the moment she touched me.
And she basically pushed him away, and he was busting. I said, ooh. I said, okay. All right, I see you, Bruno. I see you, Bruno. Swift, yeah, you swift, bro. I give you that.
I haven't seen SZA's performance or Gambino's performance, but I need to go watch those.
Gambino. I think what's her name? What's her name? That came out with that Rainbow album.
Rainbow.
What's her name? Kesha. She performed. I think Kesha performed. I believe Kesha.
This is not who I thought you were gonna say.
You were going down the list of who performed and shit. So those are the ones that I saw when I was at work.
I'm still trying to figure out if she's still relevant. I know a lot of people that love her and love her music.
Yes, actually, because
it's just like I don't listen to pop music, so I can't gauge who a pop star is and what a pop star.
I dibble dabble here and there on listening to pop here and there, and from what I've been seeing, is that Kesha did like pretty much a Lady Gaga. She did like a total flip from how she first came out, how she was a partier and all the other stuff, and then now she's more serious. You know what I'm saying? And then there was this whole debacle on, her manager, and all this other stuff that was going on. So now she switched producers and all this stuff. This, that, and the third, she just pretty much did a total 180, and she, wanted to be more artistic, and they said that she achieved it with this album.
Okay.
Yeah, and there were certain key notes on the album that really standed out for her.
Is it like a 10-track or is it like a 15er?
I don't know. I don't know the track listing, how much the track listing, but this is what my observation of what I've been seeing on the charts, as well as looking at the praise for it.
Man, it has been years since I listened to a pop artist. The most pop stuff I've listened to was like 99 Cent by Santa Gold. I think you could call that pop.
Yeah.
Most of that pop. And I loved that album. I thought it was one of my favorite albums, if not my favorite album from the year before. Not
16?
last year, but 2016. But I can't even recall. I don't know. Pop music just ain't what it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it for the Grammys, man. I was jaded by, the awards, but what can you do?
Right.
Can't really do anything about it.
Before we wrap up, have you listened to any of Dedication 6 Reloaded?
I haven't.
That shit came out.
I haven't listened to Reloaded.
Did
I just
you
only
hear
heard
Bloody
tracks.
Mary?
I heard Bloody Mary.
Bro.
Bloody Mary, fire.
Bruh.
It sounded like 07 Wayne is back, man.
That transition.
Yeah.
I don't even. I'm
I'm
elated for the future to see what happens, particularly with Lil Wayne, but also particularly Joel Santana.
Yeah.
Because I was going into we gonna have to talk about do a recording where we talk about more of what happened in 2017, because I think that he bubbling up. He gonna do. He's either trying to take over the streets or take over the airwaves, but he's trying to do something. Because last year, I was just going through my favorite freestyles and who was I really liking and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I found some stuff, and I found something from him that it was just fucking. It became my favorite one. But it wasn't a freestyle. It was a feature. I think it was maybe him and Jones on something or. No. It's it's somebody else, and then he comes in and he just spazzes over the whole thing. Homeboy held his part down, his verse down, but Joel's just shit. Just popped a squat.
I'm just gonna fuck this whole entire beat up. Fuck the whole beat up.
It was wonderful, man. It was wonderful. So we're gonna have to talk about that a little bit more. But also, what you think about this Scary Hours EP? Because I guess it's an EP.
Yeah, it's just only 2 songs.
It's only 2 songs and it's an EP. Which is very weird.
I don't know. I don't
what
know
is
how
the
to
point
feel.
of a major artist putting out an EP?
I don't know
that
how to
isn't
feel.
Experimental.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel with Drake anymore. I'm kind of detached from him. Kind of. Because he's kind of left his I wouldn't say his rap roots, but maybe it's just I'm just not feeling him like that anymore. I skimmed through it. I've heard like the first minute of each song, and I was just like, Drake. That's my first thing. That's the first thing that popped in my head. This is Drake. All right, whatever. It's typical. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't point out God's Plan in the lineup. I haven't listened to that one enough, which is blowing my mind that it's like breaking all these records. And stuff. But Diplomatic Immunity is my shit. I like that one a lot.
Maybe I need to listen to Diplomatic Immunity.
Diplomatic Immunity is like, it's just that motivation. Like I feel like the way a lot of people felt about Western Road Flows is how I feel about Diplomatic.
Okay, because he did his thing on he did
Western
his
Road
thing
Flows is like, it takes you a minute before you like realize what's happening. And I think that's what's happening in Diplomatic Immunity. Because dude, the amount of references, the picture he is painting is very vivid, and he
hasn't done that in a while.
It's like a 3-4 minute track, and there's no hook. So you know what I mean? Like he's just spitting, and I think that's like I really just want a rap album from Drake.
That's what he needs to do, just to show out.
And I mean, we've almost gotten it now. And I said that he wouldn't have a career. I said years ago his career wouldn't continue if he never did it. But now we're like 4 years later, and he's still where he is. So I don't know still if he needs that. But what I will say is, right when I said that, I think that was like 2014. And then he dominated that year and the next year with features. And they were all rap features. And then he came out with Nothing Was the Same. And then that was mostly rapping. Like he was rapping his ass off. That's my favorite Drake project. Probably.
Yeah, he did his thing. Yeah, especially Furthest Thing. And dude, it's those transitions. I'm like, ooh. And
like
that right at the end, I'm like,
perfect
ooh.
pairing, man. Like him and 40 are just. But I just need that the whole time. I don't need all these like songs that you singing, the chorus and the hook. Like it would be dope to just hear you with other people that can sing. Like, can we get a Drake track featuring SZA?
Yeah, yo, that'll be fire.
You know what I mean?
That'll actually be fire, bro. Real, honestly.
And I mean, even like the Drake, we got that Drake and Beyonce song, but like that didn't sound good. That didn't sound good. So.
What song? I'm trying to remember.
I don't even remember what it was called.
What song was that?
Because he's got
Drake and Rihanna.
He releases music at the strangest times. Like that's his like thing. Like it's influenced me to like I'll never drop. If I was a big artist or anything like that, and I had a reason to drop something, I would never on social media particularly.
Yeah.
I'm not dropping it at 2:00 in the afternoon, 5:00 in the afternoon. Something like that. I'm dropping that shit in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night.
To where monks go crazy.
With little to no announcement. Because it just puts attention on it. It's going to form the conversation for the whole day and make people pay attention. As opposed to the day and the algorithm's already working and you trying to jump in. It's like playing double dutch.
Yeah.
It's like playing double dutch. Just trying to jump it in. But anyways, I think we got to wrap it up. Because motherfuckers got to go to work and shit. But yeah, we'll be giving y'all this is episode number 1.
Episode number 1.
We recorded a pilot. We'll be releasing that in some sort of format too. I hope y'all enjoyed it. As we get more comfortable doing this and stop looking at the camera so much and get the glares off the screen and we working with all the kinks. We doing all the things. But tune in. Peace.